Hello guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. Today I was gonna make a warships video, but honestly, warships has not been going well in my favor. If you guys look at my log, you will know all you need to know about warships. So I don't think we're gonna be doing a warships video today. I need to figure out a good 6 engine room attack strategy and base design before I feel like I can make a video on it while this have so many fails. But today guys, we got our Scorchers up to maxed out level, and we also have our Bombardiers up to maxed out level. So I think we're going to be using a little bit of both. Let's start with 8 maxed out level 10 Scorchers. Now these Scorchers are pretty beefy. Just realized I don't have any Scorcher troop combinations saved, but yeah, Scorchers are pretty beefy. Something you have to look out for when you're using Scorchers is, one, watching out for grapplers, because grapplers will just take your Scorcher and bring it to itself. And wow, this looks so beefy. I might have to boost up Gumbo energy so I can drop them all at once, but we'll just jump into a couple battles. I have 2 builders that are just sitting here waiting to be used, so hopefully we'll be able to use some of those guys today. Something else you need to know, okay, I definitely don't need to boost up energy. Something else you need to know about Scorchers is they always work better when you take down shock launchers. Shock launchers are going to shock your Scorchers, and let's say a shock launcher shocks 2 to 3 Scorchers every time. That's going to be a third of your damage that's out for 5 seconds or however long a shock lasts. So it is really important to bark down shock launchers if you have the energy, but that's only after you bark down doom cannons. And okay, these are actually really beefy. Oh my gosh. That's after you boost, or after you bark down doom cannons and grapplers. I don't know about shock blasters, if that's more deadly than a shock launcher. That's when the line gets pretty blurry. It's probably better to bark down 2 shock launchers than 1 shock blaster, just because shock launchers have way less HP than a shock launcher. So I mean, shock blasters have way more HP than a shock launcher. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some of those in today's video so we can have some fun. But let's just take down this shield so we can start breaking down this core. And man, I am so pumped for today's video. Getting maxed out Scorchers is cool, but getting Bombardiers, I haven't used Bombardiers once since we got the new update on my main base. So I think we're going to jump into some Bombardier attacks after a couple more maxed out Scorcher attacks, because Scorchers are just freaking cool. I haven't made a Scorcher video in ages, so it feels so good to finally make another Scorcher video. But we'll bar down that shock launcher on the left hand side, drop 1 more artillery, and let's get a shock down. I'm not liking that shock launcher over there. And yes, I am bringing Bullet, guys. I don't want to hear it. If you guys like a different hero, I mean, Everspark would be pretty cool with Scorchers, and she might be better than Bullet, but I freaking love Bullet. I think Bullet does an amazing job. Critters, I know, will stand in front of your Scorchers, and it might help for someone who has a shock blaster, but besides that, I just like Bullet. I like leading him off when I drop my troops to take a couple boom cannon hits, because a lot of people have boom cannons on their front lines. So just bringing Bullet will guard against that. And we did lose 2 Scorchers. I just realized that. I'm glad we have instant training is all I'm gonna say. So we're gonna do 1 more Scorcher battle, and then I think I'm gonna do an all Bombardier battle, or a couple all Bombardier battles. Of course, I'm gonna bring Bullet because Bullet's freaking cool. I'm not gonna attack that base. You know what? Let's just go into all bomb. No, we'll do 1 more Scorcher. I like Scorchers. If you guys can't tell, I am a huge fan of Scorchers. I used to use Scorchers at the beginning of my mega push 3 years ago. Oh my gosh. At the beginning of that push, I used Scorchers all the time, up until probably about 800 trophies, which isn't a lot, but at the time that was a lot for me. That's the highest I ever pushed up. So they're just super cool, and of course that's before instant training. So or maybe you guys didn't know that, but that was before instant training. So I really had to conserve my troops and not lose Scorchers, and the whole mission was not to lose Scorchers. And if you lost a Scorcher on a battle, that battle was a fail. So you would do everything in your power to keep all of your Scorchers alive. And since then, my stingy mindset has gone away to pretty much nothing, because I don't really care if I lose any Scorchers. Granted, I do need to get gold for my upgrades, but gold is never an issue for me. Like, never an issue. Except now. But when I clear my map, after I clear my map, gold is not an issue. And also, I have some really cheap upgrades we can do in here that I have to do sometime. Stuff like the Rifleman and Shock that I have to do sometime, so it doesn't really matter if I do it now or later. Okay, so that was maxed out Scorchers. Now we're gonna jump into a maxed out all Bombardier video, and I can't wait. I'm gonna try one battle, bring in only Bombardiers, but I'm telling you now, that's not gonna work. And then I might switch it up to heavies and Dr. Kavan, because I have a maxed out Dr. Kavan second wind. I don't know if I made a video about that, but I ended up maxing out Dr. Kavan a while ago. And then I also maxed out energy drink. So I have a level 6 energy drink now, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That dude's online. Let's just find a new opponent. Should have looked at his loot first, but oh well. Okay. I'm gonna say no to that base, and the only reason is because he had so many hot pots. He had 2 hot pots and also boom surprise, and Bombardiers is not gonna be a good combination to try to tackle those. I don't like this. I don't think Bombardiers is the way to go for main bases. I mean, it's so fun for warships, but some of these bases look pretty rough to attack using Bombardiers. I need mines to be mixed throughout. Not many boom surprises. I could do this. But we are going to hug. I'm going to try to just space out our troops, actually. Just spread out as much as possible. We'll BART down the rocket launchers, because I don't want the rocket launchers to get an angle off on me. And we are also going to take down the shock blaster, which is going to be an issue later. This guy has like no HP. Jeez. We just BARTed down like all of his defenses. That's so funny. BARTed down a couple rocket launchers, a shock blaster, a shock launcher, and I still have energy. Pretty cool. No, let's drop. I don't know why I dropped the shock. I kind of thought bullet would get out of range, and that mortar up there is hurting me. Yeah, let's get a reflare. We did lose one. Dang it. But again, I don't really care if I lose one. It's not really a time battle when it's a main base. I'm gonna get a flare. Let's get some critters down to distract. Okay, I like where bullet is, but we are gonna get more critters down. I'm gonna get a shock down. Dang it, why is bullet not moving up? Let's activate him. We'll try to get him way out in front of my troops. I mean, I could just flare to the headquarters. I have maxed out Bombardiers. Like, that's gonna wreck it. Look at that. Oh, I love Bombardiers. Bombardiers are so freaking cool. I'm so happy. Okay, it's so weird playing with them on your main base also. You know what? Let's switch this up, because that didn't work the best. I kind of had to find a specific base to make that work with. So, you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Oh man, if you watch any of my warships videos from last season, this was the grind. This was the grind. So, jeez, something was making noises. I don't know what that was. Oh jeez. Kind of miss this, but at the same time, I really like flying troops. Really like flying troops. Yeah, the heavies will also take down mines, which is going to be super clutch. Jeez, this is so easy. This is the meta to go with. Screw Scorchers, am I right? No, I still love Scorchers, but I don't know. This just looks cooler. There's more. Is there more strategy? It's kind of hard to tell if there's more strategy in this combination than in Scorchers. One could say there's more, but I don't know if I would. Because you kind of just drop your troops and hope it all works out and BART down stuff. But in warships, I feel like there's definitely more strategy. It's kind of sad Scorchers don't get a boost in warships. Like, no one ever uses Scorchers. First season, guys, there were people who were trying to make all Scorchers a meta, or even just some Scorchers who maxed out just Scorchers, and it just was never a good meta. Literally no one ever used that. Okay. I do not like the way my heavies are splitting. I'm sorry, this video might have to be a little shorter than normal, but my sickness is coming on again. Guys, I swear, I am getting better, but it's very, very slow. A lot of you guys don't know this, but not last year, but 2 years ago, my freshman year of college, I got so sick, like, it was really bad. I don't even know how I made videos. I was way worse than I am now. But I think it was the same kind of sickness. Man, it's always the winter time. Always at this time. My body is too sick. I have no immune system, so that does not help. Does not contribute. Also, tomorrow I have my last final of the fall semester. Jeez. Come on, almost died there. Yeah, tomorrow I have my last final of the fall semester. I'm so hyped. I'm so ready to be done. I don't have school for the next 3 weeks, so I could just grind and chill with my family. By grind, I mean grind Boom Beach and just have a blast and try to just push and get super, super far. Try to get a lot of upgrades done and also make a new Troop Olympics. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so hype. But you guys will have to wait for that because I need to max out all of my troops first before we do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like as always, and I'll talk to you guys in the next Boom Beach video. Bye.